Good morning and welcome back to Bali, Indonesia. I'm going to be back here a bit longer this time, but I'm going to explain that in a minute. First, let me show you where I am. I'm staying in a place called Sumberkima Hill right now, and it's way in the north of Bali. It's kinda ridiculous. This is my room. I arrived here late last night. We got the bathroom, and then this is the view. So I just came up here for 3 nights as a sort of, I don't know, introduction back to Bali. And yeah, it's a pretty nice way to be back in Indo. Okay, you guys probably know this, but I'm not living here. I just came up here for a few days to check it out. I am gonna be back in Indonesia for a while though. For real, kinda. Let me explain. I am back here now. It's the middle of December and I'm trying to get this up, I think like within a few days of when I'm filming this. And I'm gonna be here up until Christmas. I'm then going back to UK and then France for Christmas to see my dad and see my mum. And then I'm gonna fly back out here midway through January after another trip that I've got lined up. And after that, I'm gonna be based back here for pretty much all of 2020. Besides the China Marathon, which is the only thing I've got lined up right now, and I'm doing that in April 2020. Attempt 2. Wish me luck. Besides that, I'm gonna be based back in Bali. I'm gonna have a place here long term. I wanna try and see more of Indonesia. I wanna do trips away from Bali and then come back to Bali. And I know like that was kind of my plan last year, and then things changed a little bit. I ended up spending half the year traveling fairly hectically, continuously for 6 months, bouncing around all the places I wanted to go to. But this time, I'm definitely gonna get a place for a year. And the main reason, well, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing that. Last year, I got to go to some awesome places, and like honestly, I feel really grateful to be able to see and do all the things I did. But I felt like I was sort of missing out on a part of the experience sometimes because I was always bam, 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 like trying to keep up with this hectic itinerary that I'd given myself rather than having a sort of base and somewhere to go back to. And that's kind of what I want to build now for the longer term. I've been traveling continuously for 5 years, and I've pretty much been on the road for most of that time. And as much as I love it and I've really enjoyed it, and like I would fully advocate people to try it, I think now's the time to sort of build some roots, and I know that that's going to be Indonesia. I think a lot of you guys following this know that as well, like it's sort of become a home from me, and that's why I want to try and build that in 2020. So I am moving to Indonesia for real, just not exactly in this video. Now I'm sure a lot of you will have questions about like how that's going to work and what's going to happen with this channel, and are you still going to be traveling and all that. We're going to get to that. The long and short of it is that yes, I still will be traveling. Is that camera falling? I think so. Ooh. I'm still definitely going to be traveling, and I'm going to address that in the next video, but this is like a game of chicken. Okay, I'll get it. But there are just some real long-term things I want to set up and I want to do, and I think I need a bit more of a base to do that. There are also some places I really want to go around Indonesia as well. Islands I haven't been to, places I've heard of and festivals I've heard of that like I really want to cover next year. And then even besides that, just around Southeast Asia, I haven't filmed Myanmar, I haven't been to East Timor, to Papua New Guinea, even to New Zealand. So there's still a lot of places I want to go that are more close, but I think there's still going to be some bigger trips anyway. Even when I try and stop, which I am trying to, even when I try and slow down, I always end up finding something to do. Oh God, my nose is really red, eh? I think it's like the only thing that's red. I do put lotion on. That's just not really worked. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm still not planning to stop. Actually, it's kind of the opposite. I'm trying to plan these really big ideas and trips that I want to do, like proper bucket list items. Like, I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years and it doesn't excite me as much just to land in a city and check out the sights and the landmarks as much as it does to do like a epic trek or an epic experience, or try and run the Great Wall Marathon, or go across Sri Lanka in a tuk-tuk, or climb K2 in Pakistan, or climb to base camp in Pakistan anyway, which yeah, we'll get to that. There's just a lot of bigger things I want to do, and there's other things I want to set up that it makes sense for me to try and be in one place, which if there's anywhere in the world I would choose, then it's Bali, Indonesia. Okay, this is a little bit excessive. The whole villa with 3 bedrooms and that whole top floor, and they just invited me to come up and check it out, so I said sure, why not. I'd come up here and just relax, use the pool, read a book, chill out, and just chill. But I find it really hard to do that. Like, instead, I've started filming this video. I'm gonna go out soon and drive around, and I just find it hard just to stop and do nothing. Instead, I like moving around, I like working towards things, so I'm gonna go out and head down to the coast, I think. Ooh, pretty bird. I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm just gonna go and explore and see what I find. I think I quite fancy a really local warung, a local restaurant. Ooh, okay. This is not easy with one hand. It's so dry right now. If you can see, Bali really needs some rain. That seems good, why not? This is good. Yeah, this seems good to me. Right on the coast, and there's no one else here. This is the cool thing about the north. Like, it's still Bali, but not that many people make it up here.
Coconut juice.
First up is coconut juice. Es kelapa. So good. I'm still doing this no alcohol thing, by the way. I've been back in Bali for 2 weeks, and it's harder here. Because I've got loads of mates here. They're all like, you know, it's kind of a party place as well as being a cool chill out place, but it's still going strong. Ooh yeah, and chicken satay. It's good. Ooh. Right, it's a little bit overcast, and that does kind of happen in the north because like they have more mountains and volcanoes and hills up here, so it can rain in the afternoon. But before it does, and it might not, I'm gonna make use of this pool. I think one of my favorite things about Bali and tropical countries in general is that even when it's about to storm, it's lightning and possibly gonna be really heavy rain, it's still beautiful. It's still a nice temperature and you can still go swimming. Oh, God, I'm happy to be back. So I got that beautiful sunset last night and then just went for a swim this morning, and it's been a really nice way to be back in Indonesia. And I kind of wanted that to be what this video was about, just introducing the channel back to Indo, back to Bali, and bringing it a bit more up to date as well, because I'm filming this on Friday the 12th of December, and with any luck, this video should be up tonight. With that in mind, I want to do a Q&A in the next few days, because I haven't done one in a long time, and now we are up to date, then I can do that. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll follow up with a video this week answering those questions. I'm also trying to give some more value on this channel, so one of the things I did yesterday while being here was film an episode about how I make money from stock footage and how I make more passive income than I have done before this year, and that'll be the next video up on this channel. So also let me know what you'd like to learn more about, what you would want to see a video about, and then I'll go through the comments after this. Again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.